Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. We are here, and it is currently night. It's been a few in-game hours since the last recording wrapped up, because I thought I'd hang around and wait for these to finish growing. Sadly, it took until, pretty late at night. These grew, which is nice. We are 100% fertilized. We have the start of oat fields. And honestly, this is one of my favorite crops to see start growing. Is oat. I think it's probably similar to some of the others, but it's one of my favorites to see, and I honestly couldn't tell you why. It looks nice, you know? But yeah, we are going to sleep. I just wanted to bring you guys in beforehand so we could talk about some of the plans, which is going to be harvesting that field there, hopefully getting a bunch of it washed and sorted and then sold. I may need to buy another sorter, which I'm looking into. We are out of canola, which is a sad thing, so we're going to have to get a canola field up and going. And I think that was really it for the ketchup. We are going to sell 100-ish thousand liters of silage overnight. So yeah, let's just get it done so we can get started with our stuff. Sleep. What is it? 2100. Let's sleep 10 hours. Sleep. Only 31,000. That's honestly a lot smaller, a lot less than I thought. But I will take it. We can do it. What leasing cost? Oh, yep. Never mind. Ignore me. I know what leasing costs we paid because that guy there is leased, and I think there's one other thing that's leased. And speaking of leased, we are going to get ourselves a potato tank today. I don't have $500,000 to buy it, so we are going to lease it. It's going to cost us $25,000. I very easily see us making that amount of money. So let's just lease that real quick. That's a good chunk of our money gone there, but we can always make more, so I'm not too worried about it. But before we do anything with that, I want to get some stuff set up. Do we have a course for this? This one is pig field. So I have fertilizing. I don't. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, because that's cookie, and to the left is bean. Well, I was going to have Courseplay run some courses on these for us. But I think we'll wait, either do these at the end of the episode or in the next one, because we have to plow this field and we have to plant in this field, and I want to get that field also taken care of, which means we're also going to need to plant over there, and all three of these fields are going to be corn. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I want to do corn. We did empty out at the end of after last episode, I emptied out the poop. We're up to 2,000 liters because we've only got 7-ish cows. 7 cows. And what do we got? 122 hours till the next one. I'm going to be crazy here for a minute, guys. Let's buy 10 more cows. There we go. 10 more cows. I know, I'm crazy. I've just got money again and I'm spending it all. But we've got 17 cows now. We don't have enough of anything to feed them. So we're just going to let them be. I think I have a water thing over here real quick. But yeah, I want to get started on those potatoes. I just thought I'd let you guys know what is going on around the farm. Well, those guys got loaded up overnight. That is pretty good. That's more and more sheep wool that's coming in. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, as I said, we're going to swing on over, get some stuff started on those potatoes. Before I do that, I want to get a couple of these moved over so that we can start running some of this over in the potato area once it comes to offloading, so we can start auto washing and sorting. Not going to lie, setup for this took way longer than I had planned, guys. So I apologize for that. It was literally a transition for you guys. For me, it was probably about half an hour. Maybe 15 minutes. I don't know. It's probably around there. I set up the plow to get started on plowing up that field there. I drove him all the way down along with my plow, which we were going to use up in bean, but I decided we'll get this section here done because we're going to be in this area today. So it'd be more beneficial, in my opinion, for us to start down here. And yeah, so we're doing that. I have moved several of my conveyor belts down here, and I actually leased another conveyor belt. So we're up to like 26,000 into this right now, if my math is right, which isn't bad. I'm not too worried about it. As I said, we're going to get a decent enough amount out of this, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's get this unfolded. Once it unfolds, we should be able to lower it. It does not have a huge capacity. That's why I have the trailers, the tractor trailer set up on the side there, so that we can continue on with this without having to stop too often. But yeah, I'm really hoping we get a good amount of potatoes, we get a good amount of money. Already we're doing pretty good potato-wise. Honestly, I'm really comparing it to our smaller potato setups that we've used in the past, so I really have no idea if this is already a good amount of potatoes. Because I don't remember how many potatoes we had last time. I think maybe the last time we did this field, it was 60,000 liters of potatoes. So it could have been 100,000. It's one of those. It's somewhere between there. I know it's between 60 and 100,000. But so far we're at about 3,000, and I'd say we're doing okay. I don't know if this trailer is actually going to be our best option. I might have to run up to the other end of the map again and grab our other one. I do like having those areas up there, but I hate that all of my my tractors are either always here or always there. Yeah, we're not going to make that. Let's get this out of the way. If I come into it from like a good distance out, or a better spacing out, I'll be fine. But with that right there, we're not going to be able to do it. Oh, where are we at? We're stuck. All right, there we go. Getting all turned around. That's cool. I actually want to take a look at this. That's cool. So it looks like it flips the tops off, conveyors them down, and then this flops them all out down the side. And then this guy here, we've already pretty much seen this chunk of a machine before. Just kind of scoops the potatoes up, throws them into here, then that thing loops them back to here, drops stuff out, loops them up, loops them around, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. But I love this machine. I don't get to use it often. I think I've used it once so far this series for a job, and I loved it, and I'm still so happy that I can use it, and I very much look forward to using it more and more in the future. Again, it's really expensive. $500,000. $500,000 to buy this thing. I don't think I'd ever buy it. You know, maybe if I did nothing but wash potatoes. You know, if I wasn't creating content, probably. You know, if I was just doing this to get rich and buy big machines, I'd probably end up buying this at some point. For the kind of content we've been doing on this this map here, definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to afford it. It'd just end up being way too expensive for what we were doing, and I'd probably never be able to do it. I could have. If I didn't buy that land over there and the new big tractor and all of that, I probably could have bought this, but I didn't want to, and I'm still kind of glad that I didn't, you know, look into anything like that. So, as I was saying, we're pretty fine with that. We're going to continue on with this, though. We are getting full, which is kind of an issue. I know that that is a big problem with this because it has such a low capacity of, what's 10,000? It looks like it's going to be about 10,000. Nope, 9,590, which is such an odd capacity. All right, so let's back this out here real quick. And we'll see if I can fit it with this trailer. If I can, we're good. If not, I have to go and grab our other trailer. Which again is all the way up there, which will mean all 3 out of 4 of my tractors are now down here. Which just causes problems. Oh, no, yeah, we can fit right here, so we're good. Whoop. Oh, actually, I think this trailer doesn't take potatoes. That might be the other issue. Does this not take potatoes? Does not take potatoes. Well, let me go grab the jaw skin. We'll have to bring that on down here. Get that set up under here. Get this guy offloaded. And then I think at that point, we will start up a bit of a time lapse. pretty solid harvest so far. It's been okay. My only complaint on this machine is the one I kind of talked about earlier, where it's got such a small capacity. And it's just kind of annoying, you know? But there's a lot of fields around us that are ready to be harvested, and I'm kind of itching to, to grab a contract and get it done. Even though I really know I shouldn't. We've got so much of our own stuff going on, but it's just, it's easy money, you know? And it's really hard to turn up. Like you saw the one earlier in the last episode. We made like $16,000 in that contract, you know? So it's just really hard to pass up those contracts, especially when one of them's right there. The only reason I'm not hopping in to do it right now is I only have a corn/sunflower header. I have not bought my other header yet because, well, I've been spending the money on other stuff, and we were going to use the potato money to buy that. So that's our hope, that's our plan. We will have to see, though. We're currently sitting at $12,000, but we got to have a lot of potatoes. I think I've done 3 or 4 dumps over here, and not all of them have been just one run. I think you saw like 2 there. We ran down with the harvester. Boom. Let's just start emptying it. We can take a look in a second. So it's not like there's a whole ton just sitting out there not doing nothing. We'll leave the harvester running. It's not going to be a huge deal. How many are in here? 15,000 washed potatoes and about 13,000 unwashed. So we're looking at about 30,000 potatoes in there right now. And then how many do I already have in the silo? I know I'm just dumping them in the silo right now. So we've got about 20,000 liters right now. Oh, that was weird. It stopped. Shows a bunch more in there. Does this have like a fill capacity? Normally it just keeps running. So I do not know what is going on. But yeah, this is a modded conveyor belt here. It's got a trigger point activation thingy, so I can activate the trigger points here to be able to keep going, which is very nice. The downside is it normally just keeps going. I don't know what's going on with it right now. It keeps shutting off. And I don't know why. Well, I'll let it keep doing its thing if I have to. I was just going to have it dump into this trailer, but I need the trailer for other stuff right now, so we're not going to do much with it. There we go. I don't know why that was up. But yeah, that is where we're at right now. Yeah, that guy's running through another one there. We'll have to get a couple of bits done on our own. There's going to be some patches it's missed. There's going to be some patches that we missed. So, like, I know we missed that. And we missed a couple along this one. That was poor alignment on the driver coming up. And what else did we do during that time lapse? Oh, you guys would have seen I was doing some work over here. Where'd it go? There we go. So we plowed and limed this field. Mainly because I just want to get stuff planted. You know, while we're working, we might as well have other machines getting some stuff done. And as I said, all in all, you know, we're in the final, you know, the final stages. I want to go out with a bang on this map, make ourselves a good bit of money before the end, and kind of just see where it takes us. I did have to buy some more lime though. That cost me several $1,000s because I accidentally bought extra. Only ended up buying, yeah, I ended up buying extra. Now that I'm looking at it, we did. It's kind of a bummer, but it happens. Let's drop that guy off there. Drive across this field. Yeah, it's funny that there's potatoes and cotton right here now. I knew that cotton was there. I did not notice that it was potatoes next to it. It's pretty funny that the 2 contracts right next to us are crops we just finished doing or are in the process of doing. We are going to put canola in here, as I said, because I need it to do the... we've run out for the biodiesel. So I need more to run in there. So I'm going to let a worker handle this. And is there anything else we need to get done at the moment? I'm actually about to stop recording for the day, not for the episode. I'm about to finish up, go do dinner and such. So I am just trying to figure out what we have. But I think that's it. We'll let that keep working for a minute. And then, honestly, it'll probably be a day, day and a half for me. You guys, again, just a little blip. Let's see. And there we go, everybody. The last of the potatoes are out of the field. Yeah, there's a couple of spots. Yeah, I'm not going to go nuts. We're actually at 0.9 hours on our rented machine there. And I don't want to push it to an hour and have to pay more money. Because we're already into money renting it, so I kind of don't want to have to deal with it. So we're going to leave that. But yeah, we've got the last 8,000 liters here. I think I've dumped 2 full loads on the ground in the last bit. So yeah, there was 1 load, then that load, and that's our most recent stuff. We are running a bit slow. I'm actually going to leave this for a moment. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. So we've got, okay, yeah, we're almost full here, so let's get some stuff pulled out. This thing's still doing its weird thing where it seems to fill up the belt and then shut off. I don't know what's going on with it. We really don't need to have this going anymore. I may move it, but I need to get that piece. I need to get the other one emptied first. So let's actually do this, just so I don't have to worry about the timing on it. Oop, I need to, wrong button. Let's return this button, this guy here, least items. Yeah, so the potato tank will be gone. It was fun to use. I really enjoyed it. The Grimace stuff has always been good. As I said, I've talked about the DLC they had for this game. It's been really nice to have. I'm very happy with it. We've been able to do a lot, and it's been nice. So I look forward to using something like it again in the future, maybe. We'll have to figure it out. There we go. And now B to turn this back on. Yeah, every once in a while that'll get bumped up and it'll stop working, which is kind of annoying. I'm just gonna dump this on the ground right here. Because I want to start loading the stuff into here because I think it's gonna be better. We'll still probably be able to move some stuff as we go, but we'll be able to rock this a bit better. But yeah, we're gonna make a good amount of money on this. And one of the other things I just noticed, I was looking at stuff for the upcoming game, which actually drops on the 22nd of November. So that will be 3 weeks. So it'll be this episode and then 2 more episodes after this. And then we will officially be into 22. I'm hoping we get to a good endpoint before then with this here. We'll have to see how it goes. I don't really know what I'll do if we haven't gotten to that point yet. We'll have to play around with it and figure it out. But for the time being, we're looking at 2, maybe 3 more episodes. I might try and squeeze in a few more at the end just so we can finish some stuff up. We have that field next to us planted. I have a worker on the field over there at the top of the silo that we had just bought in a couple episodes ago. Trying to remember exactly when we had bought it. And I think that's it. We're going to try and get the ones up top done. They're going to be all corn. And then I may throw this one in as something. I don't honestly know yet. It needs lime, needs plowing. Same thing with the fields up top. They need plowing as well. How's this doing? This is pretty much just going to be left to grow, which is very nice. I'm very happy about that. Oh, there's my plow. I knew my plow was down here somewhere, and while it's been working, I haven't been able to see it, and I was really worried. But there it is. It's in here. So let's take a look at this. As I said, there's a lot going on right now, and we're trying to balance stuff out. Let's take a look at washed potatoes. How many we got? 56,000 liters, plus what's in here. which is another 15. So we'll say 16. So that'll be, what did I say? 56, 66, 72,000 plus at least 30,000-ish here. So we're looking at about 100,000 liters of potatoes. And we're going to lose probably 1,000 or 2,000 when we sort them. I think it might be 10%. I could be wrong. But even at that, we'll say 90,000 times 1,000. Should be about $81,000 if my quick math was right there. And by quick math, I mean I pulled out my phone and I did what I think is a standard formula for this stuff here. So we'll be able to do that. I think what we're going to have to do is we're definitely going to have to get another one of these. I think that's probably going to be what we do. Or I'll just move it and just get some stuff set up on it. I'm a bit undecided at this point on what we're going to do with it. Yoink. But we're going to get this filled up. I'm going to get that set up so that we can see what's going on. Okay, so we have a very odd setup here. I don't know if I'll be able to do much with it. But it's here. We did go out and buy another one of the sorters. I leased another conveyor lifter thingy. I can't remember what they're actually called. The conveyor start point. So we've got that. Those two are set up on there. I know it's kind of dumb and cheaty, but it seemed like a good idea, so I went with it. So now, Control I. Let's get some dumping going. We'll dump for that guy. Whoop, I just Q'd instead of W'd. Let's keep doing that. We'll bring some over here as well. So this may take a little while, but I think we'll be able to get it done in a pretty fair amount of time. Definitely not in this episode. I know that for a fact. This will carry over in the next episode where I'll just kind of come over and check on it every once in a while to make sure that we're getting to a good point so that we don't have to worry about falling behind on it. Yoink. I cut it a little bit too much. Can I fix it? No. It's fine. Control I. As long as it's kind of in this area, it should work. Oop, I went a little too far back. But yeah, we'll be able to keep these going. They're going to... I might have to adjust this guy when it comes to getting rid of the pig food. But aside from that, I think it'll be fine. There we go. Whoop. Yep, so that one's working. That's filling into there and dumping. How are we looking right now? This one is... I just emptied it. Okay, so that one's doing good. And this one here is currently sitting at 1%. But yeah, we're going to get pig feed out of this. I really don't know what I'm going to do with the pig feed. I may just sell it. I know you normally can't sell it, but I may just pick, you know, if you guys want to let me know what you think the value of a 1,000 liters of pig feed is. Otherwise, I end up just selling it for whatever the buying price is. Is it in here that you can buy pig feed? Yeah. I might just do $1,000 because it comes out the same thing, 1,000 liter bag. You know, so it's not a huge deal, but you go boom and, oop, wrong one. I went to the same one twice. But yeah, this will be pretty easy to keep going. It just kind of does that. But I'm going to let them run for now. We're not going to have too much else to do today. I did, as I said, set up a worker on the field over there. It looks like they're finished. So I think in the next episode, we're going to get this field worked on. And then move on up top there, because we have two fields we need to plow. I think I need to lime the pair of them. Let's take a quick look. So let's get rid of the fertilize. So this one actually needs nothing. So this one just needs to be cultivated and it's ready to go. This one needs plowing and just plowing. Okay, so we need to plow and plant this. We need to cultivate and plant this. And then that'll be all done. This field here is all set. It just needs fertilizing. So we'll be able to do that in the next episode. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to plan it out so that we can have, you know, everything planted, harvested, and such in 4-ish episodes. So that'll be at least... So we'll get that plowed. Do we need... Yeah, so limed, plowed, planted, and fertilized. Then we'll fertilize this. I think that'll be next episode. The episode after that we'll handle up here. And then the episode after that, we'll probably get started on harvesting. And then after the harvesting is done, the final episode will be seeing how much we made. I'll remember to save beforehand. That's something I didn't do in my previous map on Felsburn. I did not turn off my autosaves, so I sold everything, and the map's there. It just looks ugly. And it saddens me, you know? I kind of miss it. I really wish I had remembered to save beforehand. So that'll be one of the things I do before I sell any of the buildings. We're going to put in a save file and just kind of get this stuff done. So that way, I can come back and look at it at some point, if I ever come back to FS19 for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know where we're at time-wise in this episode, but we are going to be wrapping it up here. So I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.